Okay, so I just have like a unit of area and perimeter that I'm actually doing for one of my EDF classes, and this is the unit project to go with it. And so basically for like 2 weeks, the students would be learning about the different ways to solve area and perimeter, different shapes, and just things like that. So here's the unit project overview. As the unit has about a week before the exam, we plan to have a unit activity that will encompass all of the ideas in our unit plan. The final project of this unit on area and perimeter would be to have the students build a one-floor dream home. We could give the students the amount of land they have to build on, say 45 feet by 55 feet of land, and I can change this. The students can plan to have anything in their home. If a student wants 3 cars or a pool, they must take in consideration the dimensions as well as the area, the amount of area which item will have. Students will be given a poster board to put all of the information on. Before putting info on poster board, inform students to think of the things they want in their home. Please start with a pencil and a large eraser, just in case you change your mind. And so before we get into the guidelines, some things that I would do with this project is I would make the students write down on a pencil and paper kind of a outline of how they will do it. That way they don't have to keep erasing and making their poster board look really bad. And then so I would then check that and make sure that they have all the parts that are needed, and then I would give them the poster board for them to start. And so some general guidelines. So each home must have it at least have this, like these following. At least 6 different rooms: bath, bed, kitchen, living room, closet, dining room / family room / entertainment room. Each bedroom should have a closet. If you want more than 2 cars, you will need a garage to fit at least 1 car. If you have a dog, there must be a dog house. Any other pets, you must say where its home will be. So for an instance, if you have a rabbit, is the rabbit's cage going to be in the living room, or are you going to have it somewhere else, just for example? And you want a backyard of at least 300 square feet. And then this, you can talk about your pool. So all rooms must have dimensions labeled. Each room must have enough space so that necessary things can fit in it. A bathroom must be able to fit a bathtub, a sink, and a toilet. When introducing the lesson to the children, remind them, even though they are not required to find the dimensions of each item, there must be enough space for the item to fit in the room. Students must identify at least 3 different items in each room. If they want more things, that's fine. Closets can have the same items. So example, in the bedroom, you could have a bed, a TV, a nightstand. The closet might have a pair of shoes in it, hangers, storage bin, and then just remind that, and then I'll just make sure that the students understand that you can't put 3 items into a small box if they think they're going to save space. It needs to be realistic. The project needs to be nice, but I'm not going to be grading on how good the drawing is. It's more so the effort that they put into it. So here are just some other things they could put in there, which is a backyard pool, a foosball table, a big screen TV, house plants, a jacuzzi in the back, a swing in the backyard. Maybe they want a place to grow vegetables in their yard. So the students will have about a week to work on this project, with a day or 2 in class to ask questions that might have not been answered throughout the unit. So if they come across something that they don't understand while we're going over the unit, they can then come and ask us here if they need it for the project. The day the project is due, students will be about 5 minutes to present into their class. This will give students and teacher the opportunity to get to know each other's likes and dislikes, and more importantly, students will explain their reasoning and how certain things fit into their room. And so this would take probably 2 days for each student to get up there and talk about their project, how they'd want their dream home to be, and then say, so this is this is a week or 2 before the test. So after we do this, the next class period after the last person goes, I would go ahead and give the students a test over area and perimeter to see what they knew. We already took a pre-test when they started, so I knew where they were when we started, and so then this test would be a summative assessment because it is going to go in for a grade, and this project is actually going to count for 25% of their test grade.